¿Qué onda, familia? Eric with Do Thrift Clothing. Welcome back to another live Ship With Me video. I'm going to be shipping out my weekend orders, and I really appreciate you tuning in. If you're watching live and you have any questions, feel free to leave it in the chat. Let me know what's up. Let me know maybe I can help you. And if I don't know the answer to your question, I'm gonna let you know I don't know. I don't got all the answers, right? We're all still learning. So, Julia, thank you so much for joining. If you're also watching on the replay, I really appreciate you. Give the live a like. It helps me out a lot. And leave in the comments if you're watching on the replay, and let me know, how was your weekend sales? Do you want to share any specific sales that you had? I know a lot of you guys want to share like really great finds and sales, so just leave it in the comments and share with me and everybody else. All right. Aura Torres, what's going on? Thank you for joining. I'm watching your video while I'm working. I really appreciate you. Don't get distracted though. You gotta work. Don't get distracted. But I really appreciate you guys watching. I know a lot of you guys just throw me in the background. That's what I do. I just put a video live on the background, and I'm just working. So let's work together, right? So I'm gonna be shipping out my eBay orders, Poshmark orders. I got 2 on Depop and 0 on Mercari. So that's what I'm working with here. Gotta take a sip of my Monster. And then we're gonna get started. Gotta make sure everything is connected. Everything's working. I got my scale. I got my bins. I got this vest that I sold. So hopefully it is light enough. So hopefully I could fit in Poly Miller. We'll see. All right, let's check it out. Let's start with, let's start with eBay because I got the eBay items right here already. I don't know if I should I show you guys the items? Let me see. Let's start with this one. All right, first up, I sold this Holderness and Bourne polo. Holderness and Bourne. And this one had like an all over hat print, like a cap. It was in really good condition, but I sold it for $22 plus shipping. I kind of wanted a little bit more, but I just accepted their offer. So a 22 plus shipping. A lot of the Holderness and Bourne polos sell for under 30 bucks. So I'm pretty selective. It has to have like a kind of like a unique pattern. Although a lot of these Holderness and Bourne polos don't have like, a lot of them don't have like geometric patterns. Like in a Peter Millar, you find a lot of these like really nice, unique patterns. Holderness and Bourne is just a little bit more basic, something more like casual. So I'm starting to leave a lot of them behind just because they're under kind of like my target ASP, which is 30 bucks. So this one sold for 32 plus shipping. 22 plus shipping. I got some pretty good sales. I'm gonna show you guys a little bit later. I got I think I sold like 8 blazers, so got some good ones. All right, what do we got next? Next up is this Polo Ralph Lauren. This one's 100% linen shirt. It was a big size, 2XLT. That's the main reason I got it. So just like a long sleeve, navy. I had the red pony, and it sold for $25 plus shipping. I got this one last week, so it didn't take that long. If you guys don't know, linen is a really good material for the hotter months. So if you can find a good brand in a linen material, it's gonna do good for the next, what, until like August, maybe August, September. What else I got? Next one is a Primo Golf, sold for $25 plus shipping. Primo Golf, you kind of just recognize it when you're going through the pant. Well, I recognize it when I'm going through the pant section and I see like this, kind of like a diagonal line going across, like the inside waist. I already kind of know that's this brand, Primo. Sometimes I get it mixed up with Bonobos. They have like pants that kind of look very similar to this. The reason it's sold for $25, I usually sell these for like over 30 bucks, sometimes over 40, if like the condition is really good. I think the reason I sold this for 25, it must have had like a scuff or like a fading spot or something like that. What's going on, Heaven Sent? I shipped out a Holderness and Born lot today. Yeah, lots are good, man. How much you get for them? What's up, brother? What's up? What's going on, Joseph? How was your weekend, bro? All right, the rest of these items are over 30 bucks. So those are the only two that sold for under 30. And that's a good thing, right? Like I'm trying to stick to over $30 ASP. So the fact that 2 out of the almost 30 items that I'm shipping out are under $30, that's a good thing. That tells me that I'm picking up the right items, right? All right, let's get to the next one. And this one's a Wallace and Barnes field pants. They were like in a navy blue. No, not navy. This is like a blue. Here's the brand, Wallace and Barnes. Now their button ups, I kind of a little bit more on the caution side now. The value has come down on those. But when it comes to like pants like this one, they had like the side straps, and they had like some pockets on the front. So that's why I used, actually no, I looked this one up. They had the tag inside. I looked up the style, and it was called like the field pants or something like that, field utility. So yeah, sold for $36 plus shipping. Oh, and one of the buttons was missing, like on the side strap. So that's why I priced it a little bit less than what I wanted. Could have probably gotten a little bit more. I mean, I'm happy with the sale. $36 plus shipping. I paid probably less than $10. Joseph said, pretty great. Sold a lot of swim trunks and shorts this weekend. That's great, man. I'm so behind on swim trunks. I honestly don't sell a lot of swim trunks because I don't pick up a lot of them. It's just kind of hard to find, like, swimwear that sells for over $30. So, and that's like my least favorite section to go through the shorts, honestly. If you could let me know if you guys have any like good bolos when it comes to swim trunks. I know actually that's a golf brand. I'm thinking, I don't know, let me know what brand should be on the lookout for, like swimwear. Christopher, what's going on, man? Yeah, you basically need designer swim trunks or Andy Iron shorts. Yeah, it's very tough, man, to find even just like shorts in general for over $30. And it's very like, I'm not saying like it's not worth it to go through that section, but it's very slim that you'll find like some really good stuff there. Uh, Man, I'm trying to think of like a brand, or I mean, obviously, new with tag swim trunks, Peter Millar. That would be a good pickup, but I'm trying to think of like a brand that's like an automatic pickup that sells for over $30 every time. All right, next up, I sold this Oxknit polo. This one was a new at tags. This is a pretty good brand, man. I just learned this one like 3 months ago, and ever since I learned it, I've been finding them like crazy, man. And I've been selling them. Obviously, this one's a new at tag, so it sold for a little bit more. It sold for $39.99 plus shipping, so full price. But in used condition, I'll get between like $20 and $30. If I find like a used polo, I always price it at $29.99, and I try to get like 25 plus shipping. But yeah, this one was new at tag, so sold for 40 plus shipping. It's called Oxknit. They make like 70s style polos. Mm-hmm. 12, 13, 10. Oh, that's a good one. Yeah, Oliver Brown. That's a good brand. Alex Crane. I've never heard of that one, have I? Alex Crane. Trying to think. Let me look that one up. Alex Crane. I've heard of the other one. I think I found like one thing before. I think it was a polo, but it sold for like $60, man. That was crazy. All right, I'm gonna look up that one that Joseph said. Alex Crane. Alex Crane. Remember, I'm talking about swim trunks, so let's see. I mean, these are brand new for 40, 35. Alex, did I spell it right? Alex Crane. There's some Oakley shorts that are money. Oh, that one, of course, right? The one that nobody can pronounce. And then all the designer brands, Burberry, Tom Ford, Prada. Yeah, that's true. I forgot about that one, the Vibrakion. All right, I'm just gonna search Alex Crane in general. Okay, I see some. Yeah, that's it. Okay, prices are good and stuff. Do they sell shrimp? Oh, they sell these shorts here. 59 is new. 40. Man, it's a good brand. I never heard of it, so thank you. I appreciate it, man. Wow, and the tag looks like pretty, like basic, right? Dang, I appreciate that bolo, man. I'll probably end up finding it this week. Thank you. I appreciate it. Christopher, it's honestly not worth to do board shorts, in my opinion. I just try to check the sides of the shorts visually, since Andy Iron's Rising Sun shorts are so distinct. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I mean it is time consuming. Same as like the pants, but in the pants section you can definitely find some really good stuff. More than the shorts. All right, next up. Next up are some Rock 47 jeans by Wrangler. Rock 47 jeans by Wrangler. I never picked these up. Let me just check really quick though, if I would pick them up in used condition. Rock 47 denim jeans. And these were, okay. There's 329 listed in used condition, 214 sold with not bad, 23, 37, 28, 23, 34, 25, 28, 29, 32, 24, 13, 35, 42. Maybe I can price at $34.99. It's not a bad pickup in used condition. And I only sold it for 35. And these were brand new with tags. Oh, that's right. Yeah, I accepted. Yeah, I think it was yesterday that I sold these. And I was having a really good day yesterday, so I just accepted the offer. I think I had these at like $50, and I just accepted 35. So Rock 47, and these were the slim boot. So 35 plus shipping. After looking at the comps in used condition, I mean, it's not bad, honestly. 300 something listed and 200 sold. You'll get over 25, maybe 30 if you price it at like 35. I don't know. Do you guys pick that one up? Rock 47 by Wrangler. 1, 13, 12. Okay. All right, what do we got next? I think this one is the LL Bean chore jacket. It's like a canvas one. I'm glad it's sold now, man, because I don't want to hold on to it until the next winter. And it's sold for full price, $49.99 plus ship. So LL Bean canvas chore jacket. Joseph, I use the sale days at my Goodwills to pick up shorts. Most people skip them, and for $250, it's easy money. Like, which ones do you pick up, man? I mean, if you want to share, you know? Uh, Next up are these Polo Ralph Lauren. These are some military cargo shorts. They sold for 42 plus shipping. I've had these for, let me check how long. I've had these since September 30th of last year. So yeah, it was about time that I let them go. Vintage satin shiny shorts or a bolo. Yeah, that's true. I've heard of those. Um, what's going on, Mariol? What's your routine on inputting tax info, cost of goods, etc.? What do you mean putting tax info? When it comes to my cost of goods, I get home. Well, now I'm using QuickBooks, so I'm still using like my own Google Sheets. That's just for like me, because obviously in QuickBooks you can't really see like your cost of goods and stuff like that. You can't like categorize it like that. But for when it comes to QuickBooks, I just take a picture of my receipt, I upload it there, and then I categorize it. And then obviously I use a credit card for all my cost of goods. So pretty much I just have one business credit card, and I just categorize it on my QuickBooks. Um, and when it comes to like my cost of goods, I I don't do it like per item, so I do it on average cost of goods per day. So I get home and I add up how much I spent on that day and how many items I got, and that's my average cost. I mean, that's my yeah, my average cost of goods. Right now, let me check. I'm always hovering. It's been like a couple of years already. I've been hovering between like $10 and $11. Like right now, I'm at 10.48. So that just hovers, right? Like sometimes I'm a little bit over that. Sometimes I'm less than that. So, but on average, I'm between like $10 and $11 per item. To be ready for taxes. Okay, yeah, yeah, like that. I mean, for the QuickBooks, I just started this year, so that's a little bit new to me. But before, I just did everything like on my own like sheet. But I think since I'm using QuickBooks now, it's gonna be a little bit easier because I'm pretty much just organizing everything. I'm thinking pretty much like every single week I'm gonna start doing that. That way, by the when it comes to tax season, like I have everything already categorized, everything's in their place. I know how much I spend. I know everything, right? So I'm not gonna wait until like the last second to categorize everything. I'm doing that like once, and it doesn't take a long time, right? It's gonna take me maybe an hour per week. So I'd rather do that than wait until the end of the year and like be in a rush and stuff like that. So, and also, if you guys are looking for a good CPA, I got a good CPA for you guys. So let me know if you guys want the information. How's your average cost of goods profit change now that you increase your daily upload count? No, it hasn't. I mean, my average cost of goods is gonna stay the same, just because, just because I'm buying more stuff doesn't mean that my average cost of goods is gonna go up. It just stays the same. Now, what does go up is how much I'm spending, right? Like before, I was spending like weekly. I was spending anywhere from like seven to like $1,000. Now it's between 1,000 to $1,400 per week. So, but my average cost of goods, it stays the same, right? As long as I'm picking up the same items and I'm going to the same stores, it's gonna stay the same. Do you have a link for measuring sticky? Oh, sticky wax for the measuring sticky use. You can just go to reseller. I mean, what is it called? Resellerruler.com. I'm not sure if they're like, because last time I checked, because I actually wanted to buy another one, but they said they was out of stock, so I'm not sure when they're gonna be, back. Yeah, resellerruler.com. All right, let me ship this one out. So, okay, got Lance. That's the name. I want to make sure I'm not making any mistakes. Got a while back, I made a big mistake, and it was a really good blazer. I don't even want to think about it. A good thing, like the buyer was cool about it and stuff like that. I got it back, and I shipped it out to them. So, and it was during a live too. So, that's why I really got to make sure that I'm shipping these orders correctly to the right person. All right, next up, let's go with this one, which is, I think this one's the Buck Mason. 1, 2, oh yeah. So I sold the 1, 2, 3, 2, 4. Wait, do I have? I think I did sell. I sold one that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think. Or was it this one that I thought it was? 1, 2, 3, 2, 4. I don't know. But these are some Buck Mason, and these weren't salvage jeans. They did have the button fly, but they were just the model or the thing is called double dipped. That's like the model name, I guess. Ford standard double dip. I priced these at $59.99, and they used a 10% off coupon. So I sold it for like what, 54 around there plus shipping. So they were $68 all in. Buck Mason, that's a really good brand, obviously, if you guys don't know. MG214.65. What's going on? Oh, my bad. Joseph, you still pick up Lululemon pants? Yeah, sometimes I do. Uh, it's just like it's a love-hate relationship, you know? Like I want to be with them, but at the same time, it's like, I don't know, you know? Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. It has to be in really good condition. Um, and the price has to be right. You know, I'm not gonna pay $15. I used to do that. I used to pay $15 because they would sell for like 40, right? But now it's like you're gonna get like 30 and 40. Sometimes you get over 40, like, but most of the time you're gonna get 30 and 40 for my own experience. So I have to get them for, and there's just so many listed. I mean, they do sell. There's just so many listed though. So I don't know. It just has to be in really good condition for me, I think. MG, I didn't know you were close to my area until I saw your latest videos. Oh yeah. You're in the DFW area? Yeah, there's a lot of people here, man. A lot of resellers. And I honestly didn't even know there was that many resellers until like I started YouTube. So I don't know, man. There's just so much stuff. What's up, Jamanu? First Light, Sitka, Kuiu, Raven, Ariat, Cry Precision, Outlier, a couple of great brands to look out for. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. All those are really good brands. I found all of them. Yeah, I found all of them. Yes. Cry Precision. I think wait, have I found one? Cry Precision. I think I found like a long sleeve, like a military long sleeve thingy. I haven't found the pants though. So that's on my bucket list for sure. Outlier. The other day I found I don't really see like a button-up shirt in Outlier that often, so I found a 100% linen Outlier button-up shirt. It did have some holes, but I still picked it up, man, because I think it's gonna sell still. All right, next up, R9519. Oh, this is a good sale. This is a Willis and Geiger twill chino pants. Willis and Geiger, and they were pleated too. Sold for $69.99 plus shipping. So all in, 76 bucks. Willis and Geiger. Christopher. MG, so many in the DFW, but there's plenty for everyone. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, you know. There's plenty to go around. Yeah. Christopher. Akimbo is a bolo I didn't know about until this weekend. Unassuming blanks, but it's Japanese streetwear. Interesting. Akimbo. 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 Let's just do a general. Ooh. Okay. Thank you, man. 242 listed, 227 sold. All right, let me check out the tag. What does the tag look like? Akimbo. So it says made in Los Angeles. When I see something that's made in Los Angeles, I usually look it up, man. All right. Thank you, man. I really appreciate that bolo. It's a really good one. Akimbo. Okay. Nice. Check it out. Akimbo hoodies. Yeah, that's what I was looking at right now. They have a lot of like hoodies and stuff. Outdoor Research, another good one. Thank you, Jamanu. That's a really good brand. Outdoor Research. Some items do better than others, but overall, I think Outdoor Research is a pretty decent brand. All right, let me ship this one. So this is the Willis and Geiger. $1.10, 12. Another under the radar bolo is I'm gonna put in the chat. It's called Kidoriman. Kidoriman. I found I just found pants. I think they make other things, but when you look up on eBay, Kidoriman pants, the comps are really good. The prices are not like the Kimbo one, but it's not bad. Kidoriman. So right now there's 50 sold and 44 listed. And here's my listing right here. It's like a beige one. A lot of them you'll get like between 30 and 50. So Go Ruck gear sells great. Yeah, I've heard of that one. I haven't found it yet though. Go Ruck. Wait, is it the one that I'm thinking about? I think it is. Go Ruck. Oh, it's like backpacks or what? Oh, no, I think I'm thinking about a different one. I see some boots. I passed it and my friend immediately picked it up. That's when I found out. Oh, you passed it, you didn't know? Yeah. Well, now we know, man. Now we know. All right. Let me. Okay. It's this one. Yeah, there's so many good brands, you know? So many like under the radar brands that a lot of people don't know about, you know? All right, this next one, 12330. This one's a blazer. This one's a vintage Ralph Lauren blazer, double-breasted. Sold for $63 plus shipping. So they were $77.93 all in. And this one's not like your like the blue Polo Ralph Lauren label. This one's the this one was the old. Should I show you? This one was like the ugly one, the old one. I was kind of on the fence of picking it up, but I was like, you know what? It is double-breasted, and that's in style right now. And I can still use, it's still a Ralph Lauren item. And yeah, I'm glad I picked it up. I picked it up last week, so it didn't take that long. So $63 plus shipping. It's a tactical gear. I found pants and shoes. Thank you, MG. I appreciate that, man. I feel like I have heard of that one, but I think I'm thinking of a different one though. But thank you, Go Ruck. Christopher, yeah, at least I learned about it. Next time I'll be grabbing it. Yeah, for sure, right? All right, here's another blazer, and this one is Brioni jacket. Um, Sold for $70 plus shipping. I think there was like a couple of stains on this one, so because usually for a Brioni jacket or blazer, I'll get at least $100. So I'm pretty sure there was something wrong with that one. What else we got? 111.49. Oh, this is a good one. I forgot about this one. I think I sold this one on Saturday or Friday. This one's a Hermenegildo Senia seersucker blazer jacket. Very nice seersucker one. Sold for $230. I had this one priced at $400, $399.99. And after going back and forth with the person, I just settled with $230 plus shipping. Jamandu, Todd Snyder, Baird McNutt, Irish linen shirt goes like hotcake too. Yeah, that's a good one. I think I actually have one here, a shirt, Todd Snyder, Baird McNutt. So yeah, that's a really good one. MG, I don't know why I'm so scared of blazers. I have an Hermenegildo, or however you say it, wool cashmere one that I just have sitting. I mean, How much did you pay for it, man? I'll buy it off you. You'll make some quick cash. I'll be fair with the offer, and I'll do all the dirty work. How much you want for it? You tell me your price, and let's rock and roll, man. I picked up 20 pairs of Todd Snyder pants this weekend. Really? Dang. Look up Todd Snyder Gurkha pants. Didn't know about them beforehand. All right, I'm gonna take a look right now. Todd Snyder Gurkha. All right, I'm gonna look it up then. All right, Gurkha pants. We got 37 listed pre-owned. I'm already liking the prices. 24 sold, 89, 85, 99, 90, 84. Okay. Let me look at the tag now. Let's see this one. Is that like the style of the pants? Is that like just a keyword? Because it's not on the tag, right? Is that the name of the model? Let me know. If it's like a fashion thing, I'm behind on the fashion trends. So I paid $8, I think. Oh, okay. I just need to feel confident on how to measure and what keywords to use. Um, for Xenia wool cashmere, I mean, obviously you want to use cashmere as your keyword. Um, does it have any pattern? You want to use that pattern. You can use the trio of blazer, sport coat, and jacket. Um, Obviously, you take good pictures. The measurements, you can take the pit to pit, the length, the sleeve length, and the shoulder to shoulder. I think that should be enough. Yeah, man, just do it. I appreciate that bolo, man. That's interesting. They have two belts that kind of go out on the sides. I think they're military inspired pants. Oh, got you. Okay. Got you. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. Does your 999 shipping for blazers cover continental? Yeah, pretty much every single blazer. I have it at 9.99. My two-piece suits, I have it at 14.99, and that's pretty much it. If it's like a big jacket, I price like sometimes like at 19.99, but 14.99 is pretty much like my highest price for shipping. All right, this one is a Jose Blank blazer. Wait, did I say Jose Blank? Jose Bank blazer. And this one is a pink one. It is linen. And that's pretty much it. Sold for $40 plus shipping. Jose Bank. $40 plus shipping. I'm not going crazy on Jose Bank, honestly. Um, it's just certain stuff, you know. Surprisingly, I sell more Joseph Abboud blazers than Jose Bank. That might be just because I find more Joseph Abboud ones, and The ones that I sell are, I would say, like 90% linen. So, uh, Germano manifesting finding something Brunello Cucinelli and Loro Piana fabric. Yeah, you got it, man. You're gonna find one. Rooting for you, Germano. Yeah, you'll find it, bro. Sometimes I feel like when I go out and I say like, "Oh, I'm gonna find this," I usually find it. I'm not gonna lie. It works, man. It works. I think just because you're just set on looking for that brand, it's like your eyes are more open. You're more, it's just so. Just keep telling yourself, man. You'll find that one. Pink blazers like Sam, Rostein, and Casino. Hey man, some people like their pink blazers. All right, the last one on eBay. Um, and this is a brand that kind of like I've been on the lookout for ever since probably like 2 years ago when I learned it. Kind of like when I started getting a lot into blazers. Like I was looking for like, okay, what's a really good high-end blazer that like I need to find, right? Like I need to find it. Like this is not a blazer, it's pants, but I finally found this brand. And this one's Drake's. These are some cotton twill. These are like the game trousers. Like this nice olive green color. Also has the side straps. But this brand, man, I've been on the lookout for like their blazers. I just haven't found it yet, man. Here's the tag. Drake's. And I found three of these. I sold one already, and I sold the second one, and this one sold for $145 plus shipping. So 145 plus shipping. So I got one more. I'm gonna try to get the same around 140. But if you guys have any Drake's blazers, or if you guys have a Drake blazer listed right now, let me know. I'll purchase it. I'll buy it. All right. We'll both make some money. I promise. So yeah, 145 plus shipping. Oh yeah, I sold this one today. Gotta go look for it. Oh, this is an international sale. I didn't know that. All right, now I'm happier now. Let's see where it's going. Uh, it's going to Germany, to Munich, Germany. So, all right, let's ship this one. This one's a Forge FR canvas vest. It had the person, the company, and then the person's name. It's like probably like a mechanic. And it sold for $45 plus shipping. So all in, they were at $54.99. Oh, I totally forgot about this huge embroidery on the back too. I'm happy with the sale. 45 bucks. All right, let's see if I can fit this in the Poshmark poly mailer. I think I can. It's got to fold it like a taco. Yeah, it'll fit. Flatten it out. Man, I love these poly mailers, man. Speaking of them, I gotta order more. Yeah, I gotta order them. I think you can order them on the app now, right? I haven't even checked. All right, the size of these are what? 12? No, 14 by 17. So it's probably gonna be a little bit more, I think. Let me see. 12, 14, 17. Oh no. $8.60 to ship out. Yes, Drake's, they are based in London. Yeah, they are. Yeah, they're a London company. What's going on, Charm City? Drake's or Drake's London as your title? Yeah. Yeah, some people I've noticed that they put like Drake's London. So that's why out of the three, I think one of them or two of them I put Drake's London. My favorite thrifter. Really? Damn, I appreciate that, man. Double it up. Yes, you can order on the app. All right, thank you. Yeah, I'm gonna check it out. I gotta check it out because I'm running out. All right, let's dang, forgot. All right, let me go grab this item that I sold today. It's a Luigi Bianchi Mantova blazer. 8677. Oh, you guys can still hear me, right? 8677. This is actually an old item. 8677. Because my oldest item right now is 7013. So 8677. This is like over a year old. So I'm glad I sold it, man. Luigi Bianchi Mantova, or LBM. Sold for 50 bucks plus shipping. So it's not bad. My markdown sale definitely brought it down, so. But I still sold it for 50. That's not bad. Winning deals. What's going on? Thanks for all the blazer info. I have started picking them up, and they are really raising my ASP. I appreciate that, man. Thank you for watching. And I'm glad that I'm able to help you in some way. I found a Xenia H-Hill Farm blazer this weekend. I had never even picked blazers up. What is that? H-Hill Farm? I've never heard of that. Is that like on the tag it says that or something? No problem. What's going on? I'll give you a great bolo just for you, bro. Thank you, man. Taliesin pants. Pants going from 50 to 125 in used condition. All right, let me check it out. I think I have heard of that. But let me check it out now. Thank you, man. Appreciate. Shout out to no problem. Okay. Let me see. Yeah. Let me look at the tag. I think I have heard of these. Let me see. I feel like I have. But yeah, it's a really good really good comps right here. 72, 125. I see some jeans right here, 49, 90. So be on the lookout for the jeans as well. They got chino pants. You got like some like military inspired pants. A lot of jeans here, 150, 89. Thank you. I appreciate that bolo, man. Just ordered on the app. Thanks for that info, Charm City. Yeah, I gotta get to it, man. I think you can only order like one time, right, per week or something like that. Or is it like one order, then you have to wait until it gets delivered and then order it again? Or I heard something like that. I don't know. Their shirts are really good too. Really. Hopefully I find it this week now. Just picked up 5 of these babies. I'm gonna retire soon. Oh, what? You picked 5 of those up? Dang, man. I found and sold a denim button up for 100 same day. I listed it. I'll check and let you know in a minute. Dang, man. That's crazy. All right, let me start with, I think these two are from Macari. So let me go to Macari. I mean, not Macari, Depop. I had 0 on Macari. Yeah, so this one's a Peter Millar Perth quarter zip. This one's called like the sugar striped. Had the little embroidery. And it sold for $35. So that's not bad. It's a pretty good sale on Depop. 35 bucks. I picked them up from a little known charity shop that gets donations from Hollywood Productions. That's not even the coolest thing I found. Well, let us know, man. What else you find? So I just placed an order a couple days ago and I received some of the poly mailers, but I haven't got everything. And I just placed another order, so it seems like you can place orders back to back. All right. I mean, I don't want to go crazy, right? And like, and order a lot, but what do you guys think is what's like a good amount to order that's not like too excessive, you know? I don't want to be too greedy. Damn, but let us know, man. What else did you find? Don't leave us hanging. Super rare double RL military pants. Ooh, probably the coolest. Saw some comps in the 200s. Are you sure in the 200s, man? That sounds like something that would be like at least 500 bucks. I was ordering 200 through the email. Yeah, I only did it one time and I still have them. I mean, I have a lot of the boxes. I just don't use them. I should have probably just ordered like a bunch of the poly mailers. It's a really quick, so 100 maybe. Okay. I think that's how much I ordered last time. All right, the second order on Depop is this Peter Millar Summer Comfort Polo. Sold for 15 bucks. It was a nice one. Had a nice geometric pattern. It just had some stains. You can't really see it through here, but it was like a martini style geometric. But $15. I just gotta take it in the chin and move on. Last time I found some church leather shoes owned by Colin Farrell. Only $5. I think I sold them for 500. Ooh. It's crazy, man. All right, let me get into Poshmark now. I think they let you get 50 for certain on the Poshmark app. Okay, gotcha. Uh, oh, I think I just sold these now, right? Yeah, just sold these now. I'll get those later at the end. All right, so this is the Todd Snyder um, Baird McNutt shirt. I think I undersold this one a little bit. It sold for $36. Todd Snyder Baird McNutt. $36 on Poshmark. Honestly, the shirt was kind of weird. Like the length was like really short. So I was like, I don't know. I'm just gonna price it on the lower side. But it sold for 36. You ever in LA? I'll let you know when and where. All right, for sure, man. Thank you. I use more poly mailers myself, so since it's about a week to be delivered, I'm a low volume seller trying to get to your level. My level? Not sure what I'm not doing good enough. I mean, I don't know, man. I'm trying to get to. I mean, I guess I guess there are levels. I'm trying to get to a certain level. Other people are trying to get. I guess we're all just trying to get better, right? But you're not sure what I'm not doing good enough. I mean, a lot of times it just comes down to like it comes down to the items that you're picking up. Do they fit your metrics? Are they good items? Because in general, like there's like two sides, right? There's good items and then there's bad items. It doesn't matter what metrics you have. Like there are good items and then there are bad items. But when you start getting into like there are good items that I don't pick up just because they don't fit my metrics, right? They might sell for 15, 20, 25, but you might pick them up. So you got to know first, you got to know your metrics. And then are you going out enough? Like, are you going thrifting? Are you going to the bins enough? Are you finding items? You got to build up your store. Like, if you have, yeah, you can have 300 items in your store and you can make a killing, but your ASP has to be super high, right? You can have 1,000 items, you can do really good, but your ASP, like my ASP, has been over $60. And I think right now I have under 1,000 items. I mean, I haven't been listing, so let's keep it down. But you can have under 1,000 items and like do this full time, but your ASP has to be higher. You can be selling items for $15, for 10, for under 20, right? So you got to know your metrics. You got to go out and you got to build your store up. And there's people that like I'm trying to get to a 2,000 items. I think that's like my perfect size store. So you kind of just have to reverse engineer it. Like I've been crunching my numbers and I'm saying, okay, if I need 2,000 items, I need to do this more. I need to go out more. I need to list this much, right? So, but it may not be anything that you're doing wrong. It's just like you might need to do a little bit more, or maybe you just need to crunch your numbers a little bit more. I'm trying to get to 10 items a day. Okay. My pictures are great. Items are good, I think. What is ASP is average sell price. So if your average sell price is like $25, but your cost of goods, you're paying like $10, you can still make it work. You just have to have a bigger store. So you're trying to get to 10 items a day. Like you're trying to sell 10 items a day, or you're trying to list 10 items. So your pictures are good. That's a good thing. How big is your store? Here in Arizona, the Goodwills have a tendency to price high in something like jeans, so that affects what I select. Yeah, I know that. Same here, man. Same here. Like sometimes I see like an item that I'm like, if this was priced just like $3, $4, $5 less, I would probably pick it up. But since it's like $14.99, I'm like, I don't know, man. I don't know if I want to pay that much because I'm gonna sell it for like, $30 plus shipping, right? But you either have to wait until they have a sale um or just pick the better items. Uh, I ate 2 weeks ago. Only sold like 20 items. Got to listing. Sold 60 last week. Trying to go harder. You only sold like 20 items. Got to listing. Yeah, I mean, if you're doing everything right, and you stop listing, it's gonna affect your sales. Like, let's keep it real, man. Like, let's just stop. Let's stop pretending like listing is a bad thing, right? Like, we gotta list, man. We gotta be consistent. Like the people that I know that have been the most successful on eBay, maybe I'm just thinking of like clothing resellers, but the people that have been most successful have been consistent in listing, right? Listing every day, or at least listing 5 times per week. Because there are people that don't list on the weekends, but they list during the week, you know? And I kind of like experimented with this. I've kind of like, not now, this was a while back, but I listed and then I stopped for a day. And then I listed again. Nothing happened. My sales stayed the same. And then again, I stopped listing for 2 days and it was stay the same. But on the third day that I didn't list, so coming up on the fourth day, I saw like my sales drop. And the way you can see that is by your impressions. Like if your impression graph goes like this, and then you stop listing, and then it goes down. Obviously, if you get less impressions, that means that you're gonna get less sales. And you gotta know, like, if you're listing and then you stop listing for a day, 2 days, nothing keeps going straight. Then on the fourth day, you see this big dip. You just gotta list, right? Like it is what it is. We just gotta be consistent. Um, I get annoyed, then I find something like Kato jeans. Ooh, that's a good one right there. Yeah, Kato. What's your recommendations on scaling? I work full time, so I can go out much. Oh, so I can't go out much. I do what I can, but I can't get enough items to scale with weekly. Well, one thing that you shouldn't do, in my opinion, is go the wholesale route. That's just me. That's just my opinion. Um, I mean, that's tough, man. If you don't have time to go out, that's hard. I don't know. Do you have like a day where you can just go out, maybe all day or half day? Maybe try to get enough inventory, because that's what I used to do. I used to work full time, and I had one day on Wednesday. I used to just go out get my items. Now all the items weren't good. Some of them were good, but a lot of them honestly were not good. Um, I have about 1,000 active. Okay, 1,000 active. That's a pretty decent sized store. So now you got to go back. You got to check. You got to check what kind of items are you picking up, and does that fit your metrics? If it does, then it might just have to come down to like you have to have a bigger store. Like if you're comfortable with your metrics, if you're not, then you got to maybe pick up items that have a higher sell price. So items that might sell for over 30. Maybe right now you're picking up items that are going to sell between 20 and 25, and they take a little bit longer to sell. The reason that I like chose over 30 is because a lot of items that are at least $30 average sell price usually, not always, but usually have a better like sold, I mean a listed to sold ratio. So it's going to take a little bit, faster to sell. Usually, right? Items over 30. Items under 30, there are certain items that like have 100% sell-through rate, but a lot of those items are saturated. So if you concentrate on items over 30, a lot of them are really good, and you're probably end up selling them like under 6 months. ASP for 90-day period. Are you asking me or are you asking Charm City? My Goodwill used to have the ABC pants, $7.99. Now I know. Man, here too. Yeah, here too. They used to price those. Yeah, now they're priced up like at 25. That's crazy. You found two Kato jeans? Yeah, that's like an easy. How much you gonna sell them for, man? I think I sold one for. I think it was a salvage. I think I sold it for like over $100. So maybe you can get 200 for both. eBay's going to reward those that play by the rules. List consistently is what keeps the gears going. Yeah, for sure. Unfortunately, not. Have a kid at home too, primarily breadwinner. Sometimes can sneak out for 2 hours. I do what I can for sure. That's tough, man. I don't know. That's hard. That's hard. I have 123 item store, but I think I need to scale back. Thrifting because my sales are keeping me in the green, but just barely. I need to reduce my cost. Okay, good strategy. Both salvage, yeah, you'll get over $100, I think. Just they're slim and size 31. It's a good pickup right there. Unfortunately, I have a kid. Dame poor kiddo. Yeah. I read the wrong. My bad. Oh, I mean, it's tough, man. Like, I mean, you could order like wholesale, go that route. I honestly don't recommend it, man. A lot of people they end up buying, a wholesale box, and they just can't sell their stuff, man. They might sell a couple of items, but the majority is just not good. Um, okay, so if you can go out for 2 hours, you know, try to use those 2 hours to your advantage and go to many thrift stores as you can. In 2 hours, if you live in a good populated area, now if you live far away from a city, that's gonna be even harder for you, right? But if you have 2 hours, you can hit probably a good. You can hit like 3 to 4 thrift stores. She's spoiled. We love that kiddo. She gets clothes toys every time thrifting. Yeah, man. Yeah, I feel like when I have a kid, I'm gonna buy a lot of thrift stuff for them. I thought about wholesale, but no, not worth it. It's not, man. It's not. It's not. All right. So let me ship the Baird McNutt. What? Let's see. Hmm. Um, I've gotten lucky with the wholesales. Done it 4 times so far. Just low ASP, but average 500 ROI for me. Gotten lucky also buying from eBay to flip. Yeah, that's actually another good, like buying from Whatnot as well. I've heard people have success with that. If you go the wholesale route, lower ASP, just expect to work more like listing, taking pictures. If you want to go the other route with the higher ASP and go thrifting, then expect to take more time out in the field thrifting. So it just depends what route you want to take. Got 5 times a lot of Lululemon ABCs for 45 last week. That sounds like a good deal, actually. So under 10 bucks. Yeah, that's not a bad deal. I mean, if we're talking lots like that, that's good. But if we're talking like lots where you buy like 1,000 pounds or whatever, yeah, that's just too risky for me, man. I would have to see like what exactly am I purchasing. I made a post, like I had thought about making like wholesale lots, but like actually telling like the buyers, okay, this is what's in the lot. This is how much I paid for the item, and this is how much I want to make. Are you willing to pay the price? And I would obviously add like, this is how much the ASP is going for. That way it's just more transparent. But like buying a huge, like a lot of pounds of clothing is really risky. All right, this one's a Frank and Eileen linen shirt. I paid $35 for this. 35 bucks, and I sold it for 75. So I paid 35, sold it for 75, and my earnings after Poshmark took the fees was $59. So 59 minus 35, 19, 24. So I made $24 net. $24 net on an item that I paid 35 bucks. It was kind of risky, I'm not gonna lie. I thought about it. I could have, walked right past it and be like, nah, I'm not paying 35 bucks. But sometimes you just know, you just know that it's gonna be worth it. So I had this for like a little bit over a week. Did I skip anybody? Let me go back. I don't think I skipped anybody, right? What's your recommendations? Good. I just need to sweet talk the older ladies at the Goodwill for the truck schedules. I have a Canali Blazer, travel water resistant. Ooh, that's a good one. Navy blue for $179.99. No, I actually sold one for, I think, I'm gonna check right now. I sold one recently, so I'll let you know how much I sold it for. I want to say over 200, but I know exactly the one that you're talking about. Let me check. Let me check. I think I sold it on eBay. Or no? Yeah. Oh yeah, I got 175. So exactly 175. But I did price mine higher, and I accepted 175. I think I had it priced at like two, probably like 250. Um, I would probably price it at like 200, 199.99. That way you can try to get like 170-ish. You can have a little bit of wiggle room to play with, you know. If you price it at 180, somebody could purchase it without sending you an offer, but um, maybe expect like 140, 150. I don't know. If it was me, I would, now that I know like I sold one for 175, I would probably price it like at 200. And that's without looking at the comps. I don't remember the comps honestly. I thought it was like over 200. I must have seen some over 200 because I priced mine at like 250. So wholesale is just buying yourself a minimum wage job. Yeah, it's tough, man. It's a lot of sorting. You got to figure out all the junk. What are you gonna do with that? And it's just a lot of listing, taking pictures. You can still make a business like that. It's just it's just different, right? Like it's just I think the work is kind of, I mean, you probably do have to do a little bit more work that way because I do go thrifting, but it's not like I'm going like 4 times all day, you know, like sometimes I just go one full day and the rest are kind of like half days. Sometimes I go 2 full days. Sometimes I just go like 2 times per week. So, but when you get like a wholesale lot and your average sale price is lower, like you don't have a choice. You have to list. You know, you gotta list. And I've been doing this thing where it's like I'm counting how much I'm listing, like the total sales that I have listed, and that's kind of, I made like a sheet where I'm putting like, for example, today I listed 20 items, and these 20 items totaled to $2,000. That way I can look back and be like, okay, are the items that I'm listing, are they good, right? Like, because if you think about it, like how do you want to make? Let's say you want to make $1,000 per week, but you're only listing $500 in sales. Like that doesn't make sense, you know? So if I want to make $1,000 per week, I have to at least list $2,000 in sales, right? So I'm starting to count that. I'm starting to put that on paper. Have you considered picking up a rag house? There's a couple in the area, and you pay roughly six. Nah, man, it's not for me, man. I'd rather just chill, drive around, go to the thrift stores, in and out. You know, everything's clean. You got the music playing on the background. Nobody bothers me. Head down. I'm in the AC. Nah, you know, I just prefer that. All right, these are some Tacovas, sold for 40 bucks. I told you guys I've been getting $40 for Tacovas jeans. Oh, really? So we gotta make sure this is correct. Yeah, it is correct. Here's some Faraday Terry stretch pants. I got $30. Gotta make sure these are right because I sold two. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2. Here's another Terry stretch. Faraday. I think the same. Yeah, $30. Different person. Thought I was the same buyer. Here's a Built drop cut pullover hoodie. Sold for $25. These are some Rev Town jeans. I don't know if I'm gonna pick these up again. I gotta check the comps. Sold for $22. Rev Town jeans. It must have been a slow day because I don't pick those up a lot. Let me check. These were called like automatic. Yeah, automatic jeans. So RevTown automatic, or they might be a pickup. Let me see. Pre-owned, 186 listed, and 81 sold. 23, 22, 34, 99, 15, 25, 15, 29, 17, 38, 22, 27, 27, 24, 15. There are some that are over 30. So it might be a pickup on a slow day, maybe. Here's a Holderness and Born vest. This one is called the King vest. Sold for $45. I think this is the second time that I sold it. I think. Just skip that one. I sold one blazer on Poshmark. This one's Austin Reed blazer. Austin Reed. It's not an automatic pickup. I think there are just certain details that I need to see to pick it up. Sold for $41, which is not bad. It is an older item. 9,000, so probably close to a year old. A little bit less than a year, maybe. All right, and the last item on Poshmark, I sold the Levi's made and crafted salvage jeans for $70. $70. I got like 3 right now on my store. I want to get more than 70, but I just accepted the offer. Because 70 is 70, right? $70 is $70, man. That's a lot. That's a lot. $70. I paid 13, so I made like 50. Right? No, 55, 13. I made 40, 40, 43. But the next ones, I'm going to try to sell them for a little bit more, though. Just because when's the next time I'm going to find, like, who knows the next time I'm going to find the Levi's made and crafted salvage jeans. Although it's crazy because I found, in the span of 2 weeks, I found 4. 1 week I found one. It was a 511, so that's like the slimmer model. But it was a made and crafted one. And then obviously in that store I found 3 501s. They're not vintage, but it's still good. Good pickup. All right, guys, that's everything. Let me check the chat if there's anything else. Damn, you just talked me out of the AC. Oh, with the AC? Yeah, I know, man. You know, everybody's different though. Some people prefer the bins, rag houses. Just me personally, I like thrift stores, man. That's just me. All right, guys, I appreciate you watching. Catch you guys next time.